so many people are interested in yoga, and so many people really want to know about these secrets that I'm talking about, but they may want it for egoistic reasons. And remember, when I use that word ego, I'm talking about a person who has the idea that I am a separate being, that myself is not linked with the other beings. I'm not talking about it in the sense of, in this negative sense that we've used. People may think I'm separate, and I see, this is the problem when people start to have desire for self-realization, God realization, those things the ego is desiring, and the ego can never have that, because by definition of God realization, self-realization, the ego's out of the picture. So when that desire is coming up for those things, that is a part of the ego, and that was the biggest thing for this person sitting in front of you to transcend. That was the most difficult thing, was to transcend that spiritual desire. But once that is transcended, then actually a person, a form, can become an instrument to, oh boy, German coming now, to spread peace in the planet. And what I wanted to say was, you know, in traditional yoga, what people do is they go and they sit in a cave and they meditate. Well, that may be something that a person does need to do for a time, but the real yoga of today, at this moment in history, in time, is not happening in caves. In other words, a person may withdraw, and should withdraw, for periods of time, which may be a few minutes, a few hours, a few days, a week, something like this, not more, certainly. And to experience the self, in order to then be stabilized in the self and then be able to transmit that energy to others. To find the stability, in other words. But is not the point of going into a cave and renouncing the world and saying, you know, the world is Maya, and it's all stupid, and therefore I don't want to have anything to do with it, I just want to do yoga, quote unquote. Well, this is a misnomer. That is not yoga, that is ego, that is selfishness. For this time. In another time, that may have been the appropriate thing, but for now, that is not any longer appropriate. So this traditional idea of getting this realization and having it for yourself, quote unquote, is the most egoistic thing. Okay? So this is what I wanted to say. There are people who have been born for this, and they've been struggling because up until now, you see, we are in a cycle of evolution. And evolution means that new things are coming, that new ways of being are actually happening, that life, that new form of life is being created in a moment. So if you can conceive of that some form of human consciousness will come, which was not there before, that's evolution, okay? And people are sort of stuck in this idea, or I was, you know, that, and I'm assuming that others are also stuck where I was, that what we're heading for, it's like if you don't have the concept for it. Everybody's heard the story about, you know, the ships coming to the islands when Columbus was, quote-unquote, discovering America, or whoever it was who came first. And these ships approached the islands, and the native peoples looked out on the water and could not see the ships. I mean, many people have heard this story. Why they couldn't see the ships was because they had no concept of traveling over the water in a ship. They didn't know what a ship was. So we don't have the concept yet what the spiritual man is, what the new form of man in this new evolutionary cycle is. So we don't see it, but we have to grow into it somehow. So we have to open ourselves to see that. So this new cycle of evolution is bringing a completely different kind of human into the picture. So that is what we came here to do. And there are many people who are suffering greatly because they are the new man, but they have come to the old earth, which is still in the old consciousness. And this is why so many people are on drugs, so many people are suffering, so many people are killing themselves, so many people are living lives filled with so much pain. It's one of the main reasons in my book. Okay? Just my idea after having experienced my life. So that's basically what I wanted to say. Yes, so don't feel alone. Just go out of your mind, literally. If you've been struggling with your mind, stop struggling with the mind. Just drop it. Go into the heart. Trust me. There's only one way to renounce the mind. Just do it. Just do it. In other words, whatever the mind tells you, don't argue, don't struggle, don't compete, don't listen. Just say, okay, but go into the heart and be there in your feelings. Don't follow what the mind is doing. Just observe it and then be done. Okay? So that's, like I said some days ago, I don't like to give advice because, frankly, I don't know what I'm doing, but this is the point. We are creating a new universe in this moment. Many forms have come to this earth to do this work. And if you're seeing this and this is resonating with you, then follow your heart.